Cryptocurrency mining is painstaking, costly, and only sporadically rewarding. Nonetheless, mining has a magnetic appeal for many investors interested in cryptocurrency, because of the fact that miners are rewarded for their work with crypto tokens. This may be because entrepreneurial types see mining as pennies from heaven, like California gold prospectors in 1849. And if you are technologically inclined, why not do it? By mining, you can earn cryptocurrency without having to put down money for it. Bitcoin miners receive Bitcoin as a reward for completing blocks of verified transactions, which are added to the blockchain. Mining rewards are paid to the miner who discovers a solution to a complex hashing puzzle first, and the probability that a participant will be the one to discover the solution is related to the portion of the total mining power on the network. You need either a GPU, graphics processing unit, or an application-specific integrated circuit, ASIC, in order to set up a mining rig. However, before you invest in the time and equipment, let's learn a little bit more about Bitcoin mining to see whether mining is really for you. We will focus primarily on Bitcoin. Throughout, we'll use Bitcoin when referring to the network or the cryptocurrency as a concept, and Bitcoin when we're referring to a quantity of individual tokens. The primary draw for many mining is the prospect of being rewarded with Bitcoin. That said, you certainly don't have to be a miner to own cryptocurrency tokens. You can also buy cryptocurrencies using fiat currency. You can trade it on an exchange like Bitstamp using another crypto, as an example, using Ethereum or NEO to buy Bitcoin. You even can earn it by shopping, publishing blog posts on platforms that pay users in cryptocurrency, or even set up interest-earning crypto accounts. An example of a crypto blog platform is Steemit, which is kind of like Medium, except that users can reward bloggers by paying them in a proprietary cryptocurrency called STEM. STEM can then be traded elsewhere for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin reward that miners receive is an incentive that motivates people to assist in the primary purpose of mining, to legitimize and monitor Bitcoin transactions, ensuring their validity. Because these responsibilities are spread among many users all over the world, Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency, or one that does not rely on any central authority like a central bank or government to oversee its regulation. How to mine Bitcoins. Miners are getting paid for their work as auditors. They are doing the work of verifying the legitimacy of Bitcoin transactions. This convention is meant to keep Bitcoin users honest, and was conceived by Bitcoin's founder, Satoshi Nakamoto. By verifying transactions, miners are helping to prevent the double spending problem. Double spending is a scenario in which a Bitcoin owner illicitly spends the same Bitcoin twice. With physical currency, this isn't an issue. Once you hand someone a $20 bill to buy a bottle of vodka, you no longer have it, so there's no danger you could use that same $20 bill to buy lotto tickets next door. While there is the possibility of counterfeit cash being made, it is not exactly the same as literally spending the same dollar twice. With digital currency, however, as the Investopedia dictionary explains, there is a risk that the holder could make a copy of the digital token and send it to a merchant or another party while retaining the original. Let's say you had one legitimate $20 bill and one counterfeit of that same $20. If you were to try to spend both the real bill and the fake one, someone that took the trouble of looking at both of the bill's serial numbers would see that they were the same number, and thus one of them had to be false. What a Bitcoin miner does is analogous to that. They check transactions to make sure that users have not illegitimately tried to spend the same Bitcoin twice. This isn't a perfect analogy, we'll explain in more detail below. Once miners have verified 1 megabyte worth of Bitcoin transactions, known as a block, those miners are eligible to be rewarded with a quantity of Bitcoin. More about the Bitcoin reward below as well. The 1 megabyte limit was set by Satoshi Nakamoto, and is a matter of controversy, as some miners believe the block size should be increased to accommodate more data, which would effectively mean that the Bitcoin network could process and verify transactions more quickly. Note that verifying 1 megabyte worth of transactions makes a coin miner eligible to earn Bitcoin. Not everyone who verifies transactions will get paid out. 1 megabyte of transactions can theoretically be as small as one transaction, though this is not at all common, or several thousand. It depends on how much data the transactions take up. Some might ask, so after all that work of verifying transactions, I might still not get any Bitcoin for it? That is correct. To earn Bitcoins, you need to meet two conditions. One is a matter of effort, one is a matter of luck. 1. You have to verify 1 MB worth of transactions. This is the easy part. 2. You have to be the first miner to arrive at the right answer, or closest answer, to a numeric problem. This process is also known as proof of work. What do I need to mine Bitcoins? Although early on in Bitcoin's history individuals may have been able to compete for blocks with a regular at-home computer, this is no longer the case. The reason for this is that the difficulty of mining Bitcoin changes over time. In order to ensure the smooth functioning of the blockchain and its ability to process and verify transactions, the Bitcoin network aims to have one block produced every 10 minutes or so. However, if there are 1 million mining rigs competing to solve the hash problem, they'll likely reach a solution faster than a scenario in which 10 mining rigs are working on the same problem. For that reason, Bitcoin is designed to evaluate and adjust the difficulty of mining every 2016 blocks, or roughly every 2 weeks. When there is more computing power collectively working to mine for Bitcoin, the difficulty level of mining increases in order to keep block production at a stable rate. Less computing power means the difficulty level decreases. To get a sense of just how much computing power is involved, when Bitcoin launched in 2009, the initial difficulty level was 1. As of November 2019, it is more than 13 trillion. All of this is to say that, in order to mine competitively, miners must now invest in powerful computer equipment like a GPU, graphics processing unit, or, more realistically, an application-specific integrated circuit, ASIC. These can run from $500 to the tens of thousands. Some miners, particularly Ethereum miners, buy individual graphics cards, GPUs, as a low-cost way to cobble together mining operations. Is Bitcoin mining legal? The legality of Bitcoin mining depends entirely on your geographic location. The concept of Bitcoin can threaten the dominance of fiat currencies and government control over the financial markets. For this reason, Bitcoin is completely illegal in certain places. Bitcoin ownership and mining are legal in more countries than not. Some examples of places where it is illegal are Algeria, Egypt, Morocco, Bolivia, Ecuador, Nepal, and Pakistan. 4 Overall, Bitcoin use and mining are legal across much of the globe. Risks of mining. The risks of mining are that of financial risk and a regulatory one. As mentioned, Bitcoin mining, and mining in general, is a financial risk. One could go through all the effort of purchasing hundreds or thousands of dollars worth of mining equipment, only to have no return on their investment. That said, this risk can be mitigated by joining mining pools. If you are considering mining and live in an area that it is prohibited, you should reconsider. It may also be a good idea to research your country's regulation and overall sentiment towards cryptocurrency before investing in mining equipment. If this video was helpful to you, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.